everyone, welcome to News in Brief on Vantage TV, where we bring you quick updates on the stories that made the rounds within the week. My name is Anita Macaulay. Let's get started. On the national news, bandits attack President Buhari's advance convoy in Katsina. The office of the presidency, in an official statement on Tuesday, revealed that President Muhammadu Buhari's advance convoy was attacked by suspected bandits in Katsina State. It was further stated that the advance team of security guards, protocol, and media officers, which went ahead of the president's trip to Dara in Katsina for Salah festivities, came under attack near the Dalshima area of the state. According to the statement, the attackers opened fire on the convoy from ambush positions, which left a few injured before the gunmen were repelled by the armed security operatives accompanying the advance team. Describing the incidents as sad and unwelcomed, the president has since condemned this as an act of terrorism. Kuje prison break. The federal government has confirmed that hundreds of prison inmates have reportedly fled the Kuje Medium Security Custodial Center in Kuje, Abuja, late Tuesday evening, after an alleged bomb attack was carried out by suspected terrorists with the intention to set free their members in custody. In a statement on Wednesday by the Chief Superintendent of Corrections, Umar Abubakar, declared to the general public that DCP Abakiari and the other detainees from DCP's case who were held in the facility are still in custody. The statement furthermore assured that several of the escaped inmates have been recovered, even as the service deploys its Corrections Information Management System in synergy with National Identity Management Commission to track all fleeing inmates and return them to custody. Nigeria railway workers threaten strike. Citing prolonged talks for improved welfare with no result in sight, the Nigerian Railway Corporation has threatened to embark on an indefinite strike. The union regretted that 8 months after its 3-day nationwide warning strike, no significant achievement had been recorded. The railway workers have since charged the President Muhammadu Buhari administration to swiftly resolve their valid concerns in the overall interest of the nation. On to international news, UK's Prime Minister Johnson resigns. Sequel to a series of scandals stemming from the year 2020, protracted probing and parliamentary pressure, as well as added mass resignations from the ministerial ranks and a cabinet revolt, on 7th of July, the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson officially announced his resignation. Despite insisting that he had a plan, saying his government will continue to deliver and vowing to fight on earlier this week, following the resignation of a stream of senior colleagues who said he was not fit to govern, as well as the withdrawal of support of once loyal lawmakers, Britain's embattled Prime Minister Boris Johnson finally agreed to stand down as he spent his last few moments in Downing Street as the elected leader of the UK. Sad. Kamala Harris calls for federal ban on assault weapons. Vice President Kamala Harris on Tuesday called for Congress to renew a federal ban on assault-style rifles and to end liability protections for gun manufacturers, saying there was a serious need to put an end to gun violence. Addressing the National Education Association's annual conference in Chicago, the Vice President spoke of Monday's mass shooting at an Independence Day parade in nearby Highland Park, Illinois, that left 6 people dead and dozens wounded. Most recently, the Congress passed the first federal gun safety law in about 30 years, which strengthened background checks on gun purchases, among other steps. However, Ms. Harris said this latest decision was just not enough. Ukraine begins electricity exports to EU. Several European countries, including Italy and Germany, are highly reliant upon Russian gas for their energy needs, but have been forced to source for alternatives as Moscow continues to slash deliveries. Speaking Thursday, President Zelensky said Ukraine had launched a significant export of electricity to the territory of the EU via Romania. European Commission Chief Ursula von der Leyen, in a response, said that the Ukraine exports will provide an additional source of electricity for the EU and much needed revenues to Ukraine, making it a win-win situation for both parties. That's it on the national and the international news on Vantage TV's News in Brief. Coming up shortly is entertainment news. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, I'm Laifa and you're welcome to Entertainment on the News in Brief, where I bring you the top entertainment stories that made the rounds this week. Let's get right into it. Burna Boy performs fresh single at Wembley Stadium. What better way to kick off the month of July than some fresh hot Burna Boy featuring Ed Sheeran? Yes, at Ed Sheeran's Wembley Stadium show on the 1st of July 2022, Grammy-winning Afrobeat megastar Burna Boy served us his never-before-heard single, For My Hand, featuring Ed Sheeran ahead of his album release. The fandom never expected it, but it was sure loved. After Kilometer and Last Last, this show set high expectations for Burna's heavily anticipated 19-track album, Love Damini. New month, new music. Thanks, Burna. Tiwa Savage set to receive an honorary degree award from the University of Kent. The Queen of Afrobeat, Tiwa Savage, joins a list of 10 distinguished inspirational figures from various walks of life who will receive honorary degrees from Kent in July 2022. The glorious ceremony set for July 15, 2022 at Canterbury Cathedral will see the singer honored with a Doctor of Music degree for her impact in the global music scene. Note that Tiwa Savage is an alumna of the school, having bagged a bachelor's degree in accounting from the prestigious University of Kent, and just to add, Tiwa also is a master's degree holder in professional music from the Berklee College of Music. Tiwa with the vocals, the slay, the beauty, and the brains. The Backstreet Boys get back on stage with Drake. On Saturday night, Canadian rapper Drake joined the Backstreet Boys on stage during their second DNA World Tour show in Toronto, Canada. The rapper joined the boy band during their performance of I Want It That Way, a song which was coincidentally the 13-year-old Drake's favorite from back in the day, precisely 22 years ago. Talk about coming full circle. Tom Cruise in new look for Mission Impossible 7. Mission Impossible lovers, did you guys see that? Well, in case you didn't, for Tom Cruise's 60th birthday on the 3rd of July, Mission Impossible 7 director Christopher McQuarrie flashed an exclusive behind-the-scene image from the sequel that got fans like. Yes, the now 60-year-old Tom Cruise was seen actually hanging from a flying plane in the teaser image. The next installment of the franchise, tagged Mission Impossible Death Reckoning, will be split into 2 chapters and released in July 2023 and June 2024. Was that for real or just another movie effect? Let's wait and see. And here's the most jaw-dropping thing we saw this week.
Wait. Bobo, give out 2 million naira.
But that's it, guys, for entertainment. Sit back, relax as sports comes right up.
It's sports time on the news and brief. I am Emilio Menesubstance, and these are the top stories. And we get off the tracks with athletics. 4-time Olympic champion Mo Farah will run in the 2022 London Marathon in October. It will be Farah's first full marathon since 2019, and he will use the Big Half, a half-marathon race in September, as preparation. Farah has raced in 3 London marathons and was a pacemaker at the elite-only event in 2020. The 39-year-old Briton says he plans to test himself against the best marathon runners in the world and enjoy that buzz and amazing atmosphere London creates on Marathon Day. Farah's highest finish at the London Marathon was 3rd in 2018, and his time of 2 hours, 5 minutes and 11 seconds at the Chicago Marathon in 2018 is a British record. And now boxing. The fight between Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, scheduled for the 6th of August, has been cancelled. 23-year-old Tommy Fury, brother of world heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, was denied entry to the United States last month for a scheduled press conference to announce the fight. YouTuber-turned-fighter Jake Paul gave Fury until Wednesday to resolve his visa issues before announcing on social media Fury's termination notice and a pullout by the boxer for the 2nd time in a row. Paul and Fury were originally scheduled to meet last December, but light heavyweight Fury called off the fight due to a chest infection and a broken rib. Paul says he will now push ahead with plans to fight on 6 August at Madison Square Garden, but this time with a new opponent. And in golf, Tiger Woods says he missed last month's US Open to give it at least one more run at a high level on the old course at next week's 150th Open Championship. The 15-time major winner won 2 of his 3 claret jogs at the St Andrews course in Scotland in 2000 and 2005, and returns to the home of golf 17 months after suffering career-threatening injuries in a car crash. Woods finished 47 at this year's Masters in April, clearly struggling with his injuries in the final 2 rounds on the hilly terrain at Augusta National, as he cutted 2 6 over par 78 to finish on 13 over. But after finishing his final round, he immediately turned his focus to playing this year's Open over the old course. And now, football. It was a record-breaking night at Old Trafford as England's women's football team, the Lionesses, beat their Austrian counterparts 1-0 in the opening night of the 2022 UEFA Women's Euro Championship. The incredible sellout attendance on Wednesday night saw 68,871 people cram into the Manchester United Stadium, with the capacity reduced due to constraint by UEFA. This is officially the highest attendance at any Women's European Championship game in history, more than 20,000 above the previous record from 2013 tournament. And that's sports on the news in brief. Follow Vantage TV for all the news, sports and entertainment. I am Emilio Menesubstance. Till I return next week, remember to like, share and subscribe.